what's up you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and what you just saw there was how I used to have to do ear training back when I was in college. So ear training is one of the most overlooked aspects of things that you can practice to become a better musician, but it's also one of the most important and most rewarding. I had to study ear training in college. My ear training that I study nowadays is pretty much every single day when I'm learning a new song or learning a new piece of music. I have used all those years of training to be able to hear, decipher, and deconstruct a song or music. And what you have is you have rhythm, and you have notes such as intervals and scales. And if you work on little aspects of that, then your entire ear will get better and you can hear things and know what they are. So a few key aspects that are good to constantly work on. One is intervals. Intervals are the distance between two notes. So if I were to take an A note and play a half step up, that's called a minor second. If it's a whole step, it's a major second. And then another half step, it's called a minor third. They each have their own distinct sound that if you can recognize the sound of them, then you'll hear it in music and chord progressions. So practicing all these types of skills were so much harder back when I was in college and working on this stuff. I had to go to a practice room where we had a piano, I'd have another person, and we would take turns quizzing each other, singing the intervals back and forth, and it was just kind of all over the place. And let's face it, it was college. We didn't really feel like doing that all the time. Now, I have found an amazing ear training program called ToneGym, and it can start at whatever level you're at. You can actually take a bunch of tests that will help you find your starting point. Now, I have it here at the very lower level beginning, and this is just only a tiny little taste of what this can do. This can go all the way to super advanced ear training, and you can get there. So I'm gonna show you some of the entry-level games and exercises related to what I was talking about in the beginning of this video, stuff that I would do a lot and that is very helpful. For instance, I'm just gonna go here and check out what's called a scale spy. I'm gonna enter the game, and it says, an ordered set of notes is played. Can you identify the scale? Click on the right answer. So if I go to play game, so I just heard a scale, and it's giving me two choices. Is it major or minor? And you can see right now that I'm actually at level 2. So I'd already passed level 1. This would be the next step, but it's still basic, major, or minor. I can click on this again, and I like the piano teacher has a little glass of wine with her. That's nice. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was major. Now, each scale has a characteristic to it besides analyzing the notes. Major is a happy sounding scale. So here we go. Okay, and I was correct. All right, that was the next scale. I'm gonna listen to it again. Now, did that sound super happy? Did it sound as happy as the last scale? No. So I think it's minor. Yes. Now, there's more than just the major scale and the minor scale. There's the modes, Mixolydian, Phrygian, there's jazz scales. But at level 2, we're starting with the major and minor. So it actually helps you progress in a step-by-step manner. Now, even though I've been playing for 25, almost 30 years now, this seems easy and it's a confident thing for me, but it's great to just always be brushing up on those fundamentals. Nothing's more important than that. All right, so if you see there's, I wanna do chords. Cordelius. Multiple notes are played simultaneously. Can you identify the chord? Let's try that. Play game. Choose the correct chord. Okay, so if you see here, right now, this is at level 1. So this is a starting point. And I heard a chord, and it's asking me if it's major or minor. Now, just like a scale, the major scale sounds kind of happy, and the minor scale sounds kind of sad. Same thing with a major chord and a minor chord. This is how you start from nothing to then be able to hear a song and know what the chords are. It starts like this. Is it a major chord? Is it a minor chord? Okay, I can hear that it's a little sad. I think it's a minor chord. Yes, okay. All right, so that was level 1. It was asking you to identify a major chord or a minor chord, but there are other types of chords. There's minor 7 chords, major 7 chords, dominant 7 chords, 9s, 13s, 11s, flat 11s, sharp 9s. it gets very advanced. But what you want to do is master these basic levels and then just keep progressing as you go. All right, let's try one more. All right, so we're going to hear some intervals now. I'm only hearing one note. Now, if you notice that you're only hearing one note, that's because it's an octave. So we're not hearing two intervals in harmony with each other. We're hearing the doubling of a frequency. So that when you see P8, an octave, 8 octave, that's what they're saying, a perfect octave. Yay, I was right. Same thing, no interval. Okay, so this is level 1 of intervals, and it's only going to be, is it an octave or a perfect fifth? Now, what's interesting with most of you being guitar players out there is we haven't heard a perfect fifth in this quiz yet, but a perfect fifth is... Perfect fifth is a power chord. An octave is the same note doubled in the vibrations. So perfect fifth, that, and an octave is this. There. Listen to that. Does it sound now like something that's in harmony? Two different frequencies that are in harmony with each other? Listen to it again. Sounds like a power chord. Power chord has that rock and roll chord sound to it. Not major or minor. A perfect fifth is not major or minor, thus the term perfect. You have minor thirds, major seconds, major sevenths, minor sevenths. But the fifth is perfect. It's not major or minor. Perfect fifth. All right, that was 3 games out of so many features. Now, if I look here again, I'll just quickly show you some of the other really cool and well thought out exercises and games there are. Now, rhythm is super important. There's a rhythm game. Notation, which is really important for being able to read and write music and to be able to transcribe on music paper. Inversions are when the root is not in a chord. You know, how far apart notes are with your ear, chord progressions, but that's not all. If you go to learn, you can see here, look at this, music theory basics. So if there are certain games that you don't even understand how to do them or what they mean yet, you can actually take some courses here and learn about it. Now, also, since it's a game format, there's different badges and points. And if you're a competitive person, you can compete with your own scores, or you can actually compete with other users. And then you see ToneGym has posts that they're making where they're taking suggestions on how to make it better, how to help people with certain topics. So ToneGym is for the musician. Now, there's other aspects of music and other kinds of ear training that's more specialized. For instance, if you wanted to be an audio engineer working in a studio, there are types of ear training that you need that are very specific to that, such as learning different frequencies and how to cut frequencies and boost frequencies. And ToneGym actually has a sister app that's called SoundGym, and it's designed specifically for that. So if you're more of a technical engineer type of musician, you can check that out and have specific exercises and training that will help for that side of things. Now, the best part about ToneGym is that you can start using it for free. Anyone can sign up and get access to the community, testing, and practice exercises. If you want to unlock the full set of features, it's only $13.95 a month or $74.95 a year. Now, if you compare that really even to just one music lesson, it's about the same price. Now, if you compare it to a college music education, it's pretty insane how much you can get from the ToneGym. Now, I want to thank ToneGym for sponsoring this video, and also just let you guys know, yes, I do sponsored videos, but it is so important to me that I will only sponsor a video of a product that I use or I believe in, and that is the case for ToneGym. I've been enjoying using it, and it's great for beginners. If you're just trying to get better at music, it'll only help you. And so I think this is just a great put together program. Even for me, I've been having a really good time going through some of these old exercises that I used to do and brushing up on my skills. It's like fine tuning those fundamentals. I'm even feeling some of that same anxiety from music school. But the good thing is there's no professor sitting there telling me I'm wrong or right. I can do it at my own pace and at my own level. I really think it'll help you guys, and that's why I'm recommending it. So thanks again for checking this video out. Thank you again, ToneGym. Obviously, we're gonna have a link below for you to check it out, and enjoy. Hope to see you later.